Kit by Bishop Dag Heward-Mills Ministries. Discover how God can change your life forever.
For instance, is there a language to be learned? Can you learn it? Are you young enough, or is it already too late? There is your health to be considered. Have you a physique able to endure a tropical climate? Then too, a fair amount of education is imperative. Education both secular and theological. Do you qualify? It's a missionary call. My topic is the missionary call. And by Oswald J. Sanders. Providential circumstances will prove a real factor in guidance. Doors will miraculously open and your every need will be supplied. Funds either earned or given for your training will be forthcoming. Obstacles and hindrances will be overcome or taken away. At the last, board of God's choice will accept you. Then you will get out your outfit and your passage money, and if necessary, the promise of your first year's support. First year's support. Support for 1 year. Yeah. Support for 1 year. If by the grace of God you may get support for 1 year, and your passage, that means your transportation to the place, and support for 1 year. Oswald J. Sanders. To me, the call is that divine edge, the compelling impulse, that passion within that makes it impossible for me to resist. There is something within that is calling, ever calling. I am restless. I am like a hunter's dog on the leash, straining to get away. It is that irresistible must. The divine fire burns within my heart. I rise from my desk, praying to God. My mind is not on what I'm doing. I see the distant fields. I feel that come what may, I have no choice but to go. I am not satisfied to settle down where I am. One time I expressed it like this. Hark, it is a voice that calls me out of the depths of mystery. It was that inner voice that spoke to my soul and called me into the ministry, to the mission fields of the world. I can't explain it except to speak of it as an urge that was with me night and day. That urge I followed, and I have never been disappointed. Let no one imagine that there is any romance in missionary work. Listen, nor, for that matter, in traveling to foreign lands. There's no romance. There is nothing in the world so monotonous as sightseeing. My heart comes off to the man who lives in the tropics when he might remain at home. Day after day, week out and week in, month by month, the hot burning sun, a heat that takes away vitality and saps the very life and robs one of energy and all the desire for exertion and work. An atmosphere of smallpox, leprosy, typhoid, dysentery and malaria, death and filth indescribable, loneliness unspeakable, and food mostly foreign. Nobody should think that missionary work is a joke. Being sent to the tropics is not a joke. There is no romance. There is nothing so monotonous as sightseeing. Day after day, week out and week in, month by month, the hot burning sun, a heat that takes away vitality. It saps the very life. Is it not true? It robs one of energy and all the desire for exertion and work. An atmosphere of smallpox, leprosy, typhoid, dysentery, that is running stomach, malaria, death, filth, indescribable filth, loneliness unspeakable, and food mostly foreign food. No, my friend. If you plan to be a missionary, make sure, very, very sure, that you are being called by God. Otherwise, it will be nothing short of a living death. Nothing short of a living death. The romance will wear off in a few days. Sightseeing will quickly lose its attraction, and the novelty of traveling in foreign lands will become stale, and you will soon find yourself utterly at sea. Discouragement, disappointment will be your portion, and death will be preferable to life.